Welcome back to another edition of Digital Insight. With me, I've got Matthew Slight, who's done a couple of cool startups. One's called Eat Social, which you may have heard about, and the other one, which he's now working on, is something called LoveTea. Matthew, give me an elevator pitch on LoveTea.
Okay, so LoveTea, we deliver gourmet teas monthly to your door. You can choose the amount of tea that you want to receive. Each month you choose a different type of tea, so it could be black tea one month, green tea next. And you can choose to exclude any types of tea you want.
Okay, so if I'm the kind of Thai food tea bag drinker, I should really be buying tea from you guys.
Yeah, we're pitching LoveTea at people that want to try something a little bit different. So anyone can go out and try tea. You can go and buy a Thai food tea bag or PG tips. But generally, those types of tea are just, they're just one type of tea. They're just, they're effectively the English breakfast tea. There's a whole wealth of other teas out there, and that's what we're trying to present to people. That different teas can taste differently. So just like people like to taste different wines, the same is true for tea. So there's a different tea for everyone. So it's about tea exploration.
It's a subscription service, right? So how much would it cost me? How much would it cost me?
Okay, so the entry level, our mini package, which is 125 grams of loose tea, is £5.50 per month. Our classic subscription, which is the most popular one, is 250 grams of tea, and that's £9 a month. Okay. And then we have a household package, which is 500 grams of tea per month, and that's £17.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. £17 tea. So Matthew, the idea behind this is we wanted to take some of your learnings, share it with the wider audience, and also if you've got any things to get off your chest, you can have a bit of a rant and a rave.
Awesome.
And spit it out and get it out of your system. Not spit it literally. How long did it take you to build LoveTea?
The LoveTea website in itself, we threw that together in a weekend.
So lovetea.com, right?
LoveTea.co, C-O.
LoveTea.co.
There is no, we don't have the .com and the .co.uk, and we're thinking potentially that we might change to loveteacompany.com or something along those lines. Okay. But at the moment it's lovetea.co.
So you built the product, the website, subscription service, everything like in a weekend?
That's correct, yeah. The design is actually a WordPress theme that I built. It's it's a very simple WordPress website. People are asking me why I didn't build it in PHP or Rails. Quite frankly, I can program, but I'm not a super programmer. I've sat down to try and build products in PHP in the past, and I just sit down and I open up the manual for Zend, and I'm just like. So what we wanted to do really with this is we just wanted to prove the market, to get a website up that worked and that fulfilled the needs of our customers. That's why we chose the WordPress engine. So
you told me earlier that it was your wife's idea. How did that come about?
That's correct, yeah. So I've been spending the last year in the startup sphere, working on a different project called Eat Social, which is effectively management software for setting up social dinner events in restaurants. And I've been spending a lot of time and effort, and the results have been mixed. My wife she's an avid tea drinker. We recently got married, and we went on holiday to Sri Lanka, and we had a wonderful tour of a tea factory there in New Aralia, and we kind of fell in love with tea. We brought a lot of tea back with us. I had heard of some other subscription businesses that kind of made sense. There's Dollar Shave Club. There's a similar company to LoveTea that is a subscription-based service for gourmet coffees called copy.co.uk, and I saw the potential of the subscription-based model. Effectively, I think it's very conducive to allowing people to discover a product. In a sense, you can sign up to a package. You know exactly how much you're going to spend per month. You can budget for it. Each month you're getting something a little bit different. So in short, your wife said, "Stop wasting your time and build this for me." Not in a sense, but yeah, in a blunt way. You
Remember,
could say
she's
that.
going to watch this.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
we'll send her a special copy. So you built the MVP. So you're an advocate of the lean startup. Get it out there and see what.
Definitely. The whole purpose of LoveTea is to start getting feedback from our customers. Okay. The more customers we have, then the more we can iterate on that.
Sure.
The more we can learn from that. If you spend a lot of time in a closed room building a product without ever going out and speaking to customers, you run the risk. It's Eric Ries's 101. You run the risk of building a product that nobody wants.
So what did you use to build? You mentioned WordPress. The entire site's built on WordPress?
No, there's some customizations that I've added on in PHP that handle the subscription side. We are currently building in, I'm currently building in an area for our customers to go in and manage their own subscriptions. So that will all be custom. I can't imagine that we'll continue using if we get enough customers, that we'll continue to use this WordPress engine for much longer.
So you mentioned customers several times. Can you explain a little bit how you went about getting your first customer or your first 10? How do you get those first 10 customers?
How to get the first 10 customers?
Which aren't your friends and family.
Okay, well, I was going to say that. I mean,
No,
the easiest way to in a business like this is to tap into friends and family. They really are the best source of getting early customers. They don't necessarily have to be your immediate friends and family. Immediate friends and family aren't always good for that. I would say really, it really depends upon your upon the business that you're providing. One of the good stories to read up here is on the story of how Nike was formed. If you look at Nike, everyone thinks of Nike as being a huge multinational company that sells every piece of sports equipment you can imagine. But Nike actually started off producing soles for long distance trainers. That's the one product they provided, and their business was built up out of the back of a car, effectively going out to track days, going and opening up the boot of their car and saying, we've made these long distance running shoes. What do you guys think? They maybe gave out some freebies. They gave out some trainers to long distance runners, and those long distance runners loved the trainers. And if you can find a market that really loves your product, then they're going to start talking to people.